Hello my treasures, and welcome to another creative challenge. I know I don't have the best lighting right now, didn't have the charge.
Bruh.
So this video is a little bit different than what I've normally been doing, I guess. Is it different? It's kind of different. You decide. I'm gonna be fixing up this little space here, which is my little like recording-y space. Gonna make it look cooler. Definitely not because I saw Nerdforge's awesome video and it made me jealous. So let's get started. Materials. Check. Space in desperate need of a makeover. Check. So my plan is to use a bunch of the cardboard and stuff that I've got lying around to fancy up my little space here. I'm gonna make like some shelves, gonna make maybe some like fake stone stuff. I want it to be medievally stuff. I mean, on dragon art, you know? Let's get the dragon part going.
What you doing, sweetie?
Cleaning up out here.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking some cardboard and cutting it and lining this so that I can make it look like fake wood, like more medievally kind of wood, and also so I'll have something to stick the shelf on over here. And it'll be removable, but it'll also still be like stuck down to this. Spiders can hide in cardboard, so I'm putting on some gloves for safety. Now this is one of those things where you gotta trust the process. So as we get the cardboard, we'll set it up along here, piece by piece, ugly side up, because I'm gonna tape them together to make the basic shape first. Now we flip it over. Okay, so looking at it, scratching the idea of making it look like wood. It's gonna look like stone, like maybe like brick stone, because as you can see, there's just too many lines. And even though I'm gonna paint it and do whatever else to it to make it look good, I think it'll be easier to make this look like brick, which will be very pretty. How am I making this stable but removable, you ask? Double-sided sticky tape. Every now and then, I'll put a double-sided sticky tape underneath these, and it'll hold it down. And then, of course, anything I put on it, it will be extra weight to hold it down. It'll make it so that it can be removed, but it's still very stable. Now that I've got that basically stuck down, I'm gonna go underneath it, where it's sticking out over the edges, and cut it. For the next step, I'm going to be taking a little bit of the air dry clay and putting it in these little spaces and stuff. I can add some texture, make it look more brick-like. I'm not going to use the clay to attach it to this, obviously, but I will clean up some of the edges. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to cut this huge piece of cardboard into one strip to put on the end, and that will actually look like wood. Now the last part of the basic build is building a shelf. There. So far this is what it's looking like. When I get the paint on there, that's when it'll start actually looking good. Gotta trust the process. Right now it's just being held together with some double-sided tape. I will reinforce it, but it is standing. This is what it's beginning to look like. I'm doing some little detail work with clay on cardboard to add on the front part of these to hide those extra support squares. I had these little pieces that I had made a long time ago, and they fit just perfectly right here. And now it's time for some of the fun part, painting. This is just the initial colors. I will then wash over them with some gray so that they will be more consistent. but the colorfulness will give it lots of variation and vibrancy. Progress. Now it looks way too bright and colorful right now. I haven't done the wash yet. That is what's gonna change things. Okay, dirty wash acquired. It looks bad like this. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm trying to use this so I can get a texture. Might be too much of a texture. It has been washed. Now I'm going to re-emphasize the depth by adding more contrast, darker gray, lighter, that kind of stuff. Now that we've got this part done, it's time to work on painting all of this stuff. As you can see, I've got a nice texture going. I might even make it kind of cartoony and like draw with my marker paints some like wood grain in it, because that'll be fun. We're gonna see if this is a good idea. Well, not super excellent, but not bad. About what I was expecting. Now, to put it all together. And here it is! Got some more space for things to paint and put on the wall. Space for things that I'll paint to put on my little shelf here. And I'll be able to put a camera stand here to look down at stuff that I'm drawing on. I love how this turned out. It's a wonderful space. You'll get to see it every time at the beginning of new videos. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. I did the best that I could with what I had. If you were expecting quality like Martina did or something, I don't got the tools, money, patience, or help for that. So this is what we get. And I'm happy.